Need some coins for the God Squad you've always wanted? Check out rockbottomcoins.com for the safest and cheapest coins anywhere. Make sure you check out the solo grinding service as well. Use code Zirksee at checkout for a 10% discount on your order.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to beat the new Thanksgiving Day solos. I've had a ton of people ask me to make this video on Twitter, on Twitch, and also in the YouTube comments. I figured I would help you guys out, so make sure you guys smack the like button on the video if this does help you out, and also make sure you guys go and check out my other videos from today. I did upload that 21 Legend upgrade packs, which was just absolutely insane. And then I also did have another video on how to make coins from the Harvest promo. So make sure you guys check those all out. So I'm going to show you guys how to beat the Turkey Bowl solo challenges, as well as I'm going to show you how to beat the Turkey Day tradition solos. The Turkey Toss, they're just like daily ones. It's not very complicated to beat those. But I know a lot of people have been having some very, very hard struggles with these last couple of solo challenges. So I'm going to show you guys the last couple ones. Now, what I recommend you guys do for this is, first off, I think you need to have the Vikings playbook, or basically any playbook that happens to have one certain play in it, and I'll show you guys that play. But a lot of these, they're rushing, and you have to get like catches, and I'm going to show you guys how I personally did it. Now, yes, I know I have a really good team, but at the same time, this is just how I did it. I'm not saying it's going to be guaranteed. This is how you guys work. Some of your teams might not be good enough to run the exact plays that I run. That's why I'm going to show you multiple different plays that you can possibly run for this, but I highly recommend you guys go ahead and pick up the Vikings playbook, because all the plays I'm going to show you will be in the Vikings playbook. So first off, I'm going to show you guys this one. Make 5 passing throws, get 20 rushing yards, and score a field goal. Now, the plays I show you in this one, you'll be able to use basically on all of them, because essentially, they're all basically get a certain amount of rushing yards, get a certain amount of passing yards, rush for a touchdown, make a field goal, throw 5 passes. So just pay attention to the plays I'm using, and you'll basically be able to use these for all of these solo challenges. And then also, the other ones are pretty fun. The backyard games, they're all little players. It's actually a lot of fun to do, because like the big players are really slow and big, and then of course, the small players, they're really small and fast, supposed to be like kids and dads, which I kind of like they did this. Kind of like the Monster solo challenges, but I know a lot of you people have been asking me to make this video for you guys, so here it is. So, complete 5 passes, rush for 20 yards, and score a field goal this drive. So here's what I'm going to recommend you guys go ahead and do. First off, you don't necessarily need to have them, but I highly recommend you guys have at least a decently fast wide receiver. I'm not saying you need to have someone extremely fast, but I have Tyreek Hill. I'm sure most of you guys probably have a Tyreek Hill or a Randy Moss, someone of that sort. So what you guys are going to want to do is put Tyreek Hill at wide receiver number 2. Now, you can also just put Tyreek Hill at wide receiver 1. It doesn't really matter. But what you're going to do is go to Wildcat. Now, hit the right stick until it says wide receiver at QB. Now, because Tyreek Hill for me is at wide receiver 2, I'm going to hit over to wide receiver 2 at QB. Hit on Wildcat and go to power. Now, if you take a look at the challenge goals for this specific solo challenge, we need to rush for 20 yards first. So the first thing I'm going to do is get the rushing yards. When it's rush for 20 yards, pass for whatever yards, I'm going to try to get those done first and then get whatever else. What you're basically going to do is just run Wildcat with Tyreek Hill. It's not going to work every single time. I'm not guaranteeing it's going to work every single time, as we lose 4 yards there. So I'm going to run hurry up, flip the play, and see if we can get some better blocks on the other side. So we're going to try to run this once again with Kamara coming in motion. Of course, Tyreek Hill, one of the fast cards in the game. It definitely will help to have someone fast as we hit the edge there, and we almost pick up 20 yards right there. So now we actually did get the 20 yards. So now what you're going to want to do is, for this one, you have to kick a field goal. I'm going to show you guys a couple of the running plays as well, just in case that doesn't work for you. But first off, we're going to get these passes. So what I recommend you guys do is either come out in Trey Y Flex, and you're going to want to go down to Levels Y Corner, or it might be called Level Sale in your playbook. Now, the reason you want to come out in this is because you need to complete 5 passes and then kick a field goal. So as you guys can see, the running back is basically going to be open every single time. Now, you can even do something different and run like a slant. If you come out in single back and run a slant out of like a single back jump, I'll show you that as well. Come out in the first play, it's going to be called single back wide tight and quick slant up at the top. Now, you can also put Zach Ertz for me, which is my wide tight end, put him on a drag, and we can kind of take a look at this and see if this play would work as well. So you can see Zach Ertz on the drag right there, bang, another catch, and another first down. Now keep in mind you need to kick a field goal. There really is no time limit on this, but I highly recommend you guys just come out in the, let's see, tray, or you can come out, tray level sail or the tray wide flex. It doesn't really matter. Anything that kind of has the running back going to the flats really work a lot, and then these other two routes as well. Now most of the time, you can probably just squeeze it in there. Now, it actually didn't look that open to me, so I'm going to try to scramble here, reroute someone, and just complete that simple pass, and that actually was incomplete. But you guys get the point. Level sail, get your 5 passes, and then basically just go ahead, kick the field goal, and even if I'll force it into Ricky Williams anyways, most of the time you can just force it in there, even if it's tight man coverage, which there's nobody on him that time, even if he is, for one play or whatever, it doesn't matter. We already have 3 out of the 5 passes we need, and as long as you have a decent enough field goal kicker to maybe kick like a 50-yarder even, which right now would be a 49-yard field goal, as once again we pick up another pass. Now comes 4th down, you need to pick up a first down. Obviously it's 4th and 5. You can just run the ball if you're confident in your running game, but you might as well just pass here to Ricky Williams out the backfield, and Ricky Williams gets past, picks up the first down, and fumbles right there. Now that'll actually be overturned, I think. Alright, so that literally was not overturned, but you get the point. Those plays will work, even though, yeah, I fumbled on it, whatever. Picked up the first down. You guys can easily kick that field goal, get your 5 completions, and use that for different solo challenges. I'm also going to show you guys the last solo, which seems to be what a lot of people get stuck on. So on the last solo, you guys can see you need to rush for at least 50 yards without passing all the way down the field. So I'm going to show you guys a couple of different running plays as well, besides just the Wildcat, and what I actually use to complete this. So on the last solo challenge, you literally just have to run for 50 yards without passing the ball once. So of course, you can run the Wildcat. I'm going to show you guys another run though at a single back wide tight, and this always seems to work for me. Halfback dive. It's pretty freaking simple. Now every single time that I do halfback dive though, I never run it right up the middle. What I do with this is I'm actually going to bust to the outside. Now this might not work every single time. You guys see there I had to juke somebody out. You can also run maybe inside zone out of gun, and of course the Wildcat play will definitely work as well. But if the Wildcat's not working for you, obviously if you run Wildcat, the computer's probably going to blitz like every single time, and you don't need to pick up the 50 yards in a couple of different plays. You can literally do this in 1 play, 2 play, doesn't matter. You don't have a play limit to get these 50 yards. You just have to get the 50 rushing yards. So running out of Wildcat, running single back halfback dives will get absolutely crushed there. Should be able to pick you up these rushing yards. Now on to the fun solo challenges, the backyard games. So first off, you had to rush for 20 yards in the first 3 plays. Again, I recommend running single back halfback dive, or you can run, inside zone or the Wildcat as well. On defense, what I recommend you guys do in every single defensive play is blitzing. Now the reason I say that is because if they get the ball off, they're going to catch it. You're super, super small. They can lob it up, and there's absolutely nothing that you guys can do about that. So you literally have to blitz on every single play, and I recommend literally mid-blitz. Bring everybody, engage 8, doesn't matter. If you can get some pressure there, get the sack, stop them from even getting the ball off, maybe just incompletion, inaccurate throw, whatever. And if they run the ball, you actually have not a really hard time, to be honest, because they're all big and slow, but you're really, really quick, so you can just shoot right through the gap and get the tackle. So just blitz every single time you guys are on defense. I know it sounds pretty stupid, but that's literally what I did. This one is what most people are asking me about, is the passing one. So when it comes to the passing, you're obviously extremely short, and when you try to pass the ball, and I've seen this a lot, people try to pass the ball, it goes right over your players' heads, and I'm going to show you guys how to actually complete these. So we're down to the 6-yard line, and I'm going to show you guys how to beat these little solo challenges. Now literally what you guys have to do is hold left trigger every single time you throw a pass. If you don't, the ball will go incomplete. Now I'm not going to guarantee this will help you beat it on the first try. Sometimes you have to play this, you have to restart it, because the ball will bounce off your lineman's head, the ball will get dropped, the ball will literally just get dropped for no reason at all. The ball will still be inaccurate. It's going to be hard to complete this no matter how many times you try. I actually beat it on the first try, and now that I go to show you guys, I'm sure I won't beat it on the first try, and I'll have to sit here and try to restart this game a bunch of times to show you. But as you guys can see, on 2nd and goal, because you start off 2nd and goal, we're going to throw to A here, and that ball was inaccurate as crap. And I tried to throw the curl route because it seems like every time I try to throw a slant route or something, it still is extremely, extremely inaccurate. But literally the only way to beat these solos is if you guys hold the left trigger every single time that you throw a pass, which can be super annoying. As you can see right there, the the ball gets dropped, but you guys get the point. You literally have to hold left trigger every time just to have a chance to catch it. But I hope these tips did help you guys out, and if they did, make sure you guys smack the like button on the video. Showed you guys some plays to run in the Turkey Bowl and also the Turkey Day Traditions, the backyard game. So if you guys did enjoy the video, smack the like button, subscribe and comment. Make sure you guys hold the left trigger literally every single pass, and of course when you're the little guys, blitz on defense every single time. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time.